Welcome. We're going to play a 700-point game of Middle-earth SBG this afternoon. We've got some special new models on the table today from the Defense of the North sourcebook. So we have the Dragon Emperor on this side of things. I'm just painting him up at the moment, doing an ice scheme for him with the rest of the force. I'll just talk through the army on my side first because it's relatively straightforward. So it's a Dragon Emperor on its Royal Palanquin. He's leading 18 Black Dragons who get the free upgrade with the Legion bonus. They've all got Pike and Shield. And then he's also got that's 14 of their infantry, and then 4 of the Cataphracts, which are Black Dragon. One of them has a War Drum, so that's 18 in his warband because he's a hero of legend. Then I've got Ratabi on this side, who is leading 6 Dragon Cult Acolytes, 4 Easterling Bowmen, and then 3 Easterlings with Shield. And then on this side of things, we've got a Dragon Knight on foot, leading 6 Black Dragons with Shield and Spear. Again, we don't have to pay the 2-point upgrade for that because they're led by Black Dragon, and the other ones are led by the Emperor himself. The Legion bonus allows an Easterling hero to reroll a d6 in the duel phase, so again that helps. And then you still keep the bonus of +1 courage if you were to break, and you get to reroll if the game ends before you want it to, once per game. I think that's pretty much it. His Palanquin counts as a banner, which is 12 inches. It's 6 Black Dragon models on there, but it only counts as 1 model, so it doesn't add to my model count, which is 38. And that's about all we need to know.
Resistant to magic.
Oh, his helmet gives him resistant to magic, apparently.
He's got an elven blade.
And he's also got the elven blade,
I
which
think
is
it's
great.
just 2 hand and a half.
You name it, he's got it, basically, because he's the boss.
You've got the fight buff. That's not going to come up against my.
Oh yeah, that's a good point as well. Everybody within 6 inches who are Easterling, but only warriors, get a +1 to their fight value. So Black Dragons go up to fight 5, which is fantastic.
Same as my Witch King.
Yeah, but it won't come up too much on this because James has bought an Angmar force. Do you want to just talk through what you've got?
So I've got Witch King on armoured horse with 3 might, 14 will, 2 fate, and the Crown of Morgul, obviously. Ran out of points for the Morgul blade, so he hasn't got that. But I don't think I'm going to use him in that role anyway. Yeah, for the sake of time, I have an Orc Shield Wall. And then I've bird a sprinkling of Deadmar Spectres, a Shade, a Barrow White, 2 Wild Riders, just in case we had an objective-based game, and that's it.
And your 53 models.
Yes.
So quite a few. Obviously the general is the Witch King.
You know what, I actually forgot my special rule as well, my army bonus, which is I cause terror when
within 3 inches of spirit models.
Yeah.
So only the Shade, the Barrow White, and the Witch King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to remember that because I've totally forgotten to just now.
Yeah, it's a good bonus, definitely.
Yeah, that's good.
But the Shade's horrible. That's the issue because it's going to -1 fights. We rolled for scenario. We've come up with capture and control. So 5 objectives on the pitch, just in your classic kind of cross formation. They do flip, so if you spend a turn with it, it goes to you, and then the opponent can flip them over if they end their turn on it. And then leader, kill, and break, I believe. And that's about it.
Yep.
So let's roll for initial priority and get started.
Okay.
Strong.
Good.
So the new dice have been rolling high so far.
4.
That's another one. All yours.
Any heroics?
I'm not going to call anything, but I'm probably going to call the drum because I'm assuming I can move stuff before the drum, like you would normally.
I don't think so. I think it just increases. Start of the move phase, a model with start of the move phase. War Drum can declare they are sounding the advance. When this occurs, all models within the same keyword gain the. So
he doesn't have to activate at all.
So I think it just happens. So when you call it, that then affects everyone.
Sweet.
So,
let's do that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So they're not charging.
Well, they're not going to be able to charge this turn anyway. So.
Okay, sweet.
And we'll come back after movement. So Angmar movement, pretty much everything has moved up as best they can, just depending the Easterlings. You've done all the fell lights, and all of them have been resisted by troops, which is fantastic. Witch King's just moving up and doing a black dart.
Yeah.
On.
I'm just gonna do it on this guy.
Just the acolyte, yeah.
Yeah. Just because he can't resist, so nice.
Yeah.
And then 3+ to kill, I think, isn't it? Strength 9. Cool.
And that's one dead. This one here, yeah.
Yes, please. It's just one less dagger being thrown and one less to attack model. So
yeah, I think that's agreeable. And that's pretty much it, isn't it?
That's it for my movement. Yeah.
Cool. So Angmar have just moved up to secure objectives. We'll move on to Easterling turn. So just the Easterling turn, they pretty much, some of them have moved up. The acolytes have stayed still just because they can't really charge this turn. Couldn't get round. One bowman did manage to just get round just to contest that objective. The riders have decided to pop off around that side. And again over here we've just decided to secure that objective. We got pinned in a bit by the Angmar orcs. The Emperor's slightly moved out 6 just so he doesn't get charged by Birder. But the rest of them are just kind of waiting and anticipating charges and hurls. We're moving on to Angmar shooting, turn 1.
Cool. So you've got a throwing spear there on your Easterling.
Yeah.
So 6. Nope. I'm just going to throw that one at the Dragon Knight with them in the way. Nope. And you're shooting.
Sweet. So, I mean, what's worth shooting here? I guess we probably got 2, 3 in the ways on the Witch King, so I think we'll go for that with the bowman.
Cool.
That's 1, 2, and 3 each banner.
Sweet.
They've not moved, so hit them 4s. We'll hit them once.
Cool.
In the way, the first gets past, second gets past, banner hits the banner. Strength 2 doesn't wound. You've got a shield or no?
Let me check.
Die, banner, die.
Banner and shield.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
He's alright. And then we have throwing weapons of the 5 remaining acolytes. I think they just throw at the front rank.
You're going to target the one with looted Easterling armour.
Yeah, because
Seems to upset you.
that just makes me mad. Hitting on 4s. That's pretty spicy. Hit him 3 times. Straight 3 is only 5s.
Yeah.
For none.
It's mocking me.
Yeah, I'm not a very good shooty army, unfortunately. And that's about it.
Sweet.
No combats, so priority.
Big one.
So it goes to me.
No heroics.
No heroics. Awesome. So I'll come back after Eastling movement. I'm not going to drum this turn, funny enough. So Easterling movement, essentially everything moved up and tagged what they could. There's some terror tests that have failed because of the army bonus of Angmar. The Emperor did get stuck in against a couple of guys, just so that he couldn't get countercharged by Birder, who was then moved in his turn into a couple of guys on this side. The riders have just moved up on the flank. Unfortunately, the Dragon Knight got paralysed, but he has no will, so can't do much about that. We're going to do the spells for Witch King now. So the Witch King's going to transfix on Rutabi, who's just up in front.
Yeah, just a 1 dice, so 3+. Crown of Morgul. There you go.
I'm going to try and resist that with 1. No. So she is transfixed this time.
And has 1 less with.
Yeah, it's not great.
Don't mind. I don't mind. I don't like moving my terror bubble.
Mm-hmm. And we'll come back after the remainder of the movement.
So.
Cool, so no real shooting. We're not going to risk the run of shooting into combat at the moment. The Shade is switching on in the combat phase, which is sad times. He affects it up to the Emperor, and then just across the front rank. Rutabi did get transfixed, so she won't be doing too much this turn. No heroics record. Starting the combat phase, we're just going to move our way around. The Easterling bowman charged the Wog Rider.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Excellent. So 5s.
And 5 to kill.
Big 6. And that'll flip to my control as well, which is handy.
I think if you're
At the
not in
end.
a combat, I'm not sure. You'd have to double check.
I think it's just if during the end phase you're in base contact. It doesn't say about fighting.
I might be getting confused with the explosion one.
Well, there's a lot of rules that are very similar but slightly different.
Considering it to end. If during the end phase of a turn one of them comes under control, if during the end phase you have models in base contact, so it would go to you.
I still haven't flipped the central one because apparently I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you need to touch, by the way, guys, just so people know. It's not domination. Next one is this 1-on-1 against your what is it? Spectre.
One. So -1 starts with Rutabi, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So just fight normally.
Nice the other one.
Excellent.
I've got 12-inch banner. Let's just double check that. So probably out on those, but in on him. Yeah. So you win.
You are courage 4 down to 3.
Courage 3 down to 2. So you need 4s.
Yeah, 4. Oh, big 6.
Cool.
Also, I was thinking I'll just lose with Angmar because then people can stop saying how great they are.
The problem is this is a numbers game, and you've got numbers and spellcasters and a shade, so it's a bit of an upwards battle for most armies.
The Emperor's broken though, so
you say this, but the shade is always more broken than anything.
I was being facetious. To be fair. Cool. Should we crack on with 1-on-1?
This one.
Yeah. Assuming you're happy with that, given it's your turn.
That's fine. We'll just move across. Will I kill something?
No.
Let's roll it in the actual tray. I do actually kill.
Cool. So your dude against my shielding
Acolyte,
guy?
yeah. So I do have a banner reroll here. I get 2s.
Cool.
I'll
you're shielded.
reroll 1. You win.
Cool. I'll just push you back.
Acolyte versus 2.
Cool.
5.
I'm out of banner range. So you win.
5s. I kill. I'm finally killing stuff.
Cool.
Ratabi, who can't do much.
So, do I stab? I think I'd probably stab in this scenario.
So that's 4. So stabbing with the front 2.
Yeah.
She's on a 5.
I'm on a 6. So you're effectively a 4.
Yes, I'm going to banner reroll 1. No, I guess I take it.
Cool. So reds are rerolling 1s. She's defense 6, which is 6s. 7, sorry, which is 6s for me. Rerolling 1s on the reds. 1 wound.
I guess I take a wound.
It's not your leader, so it kind of doesn't matter that much.
No, she's down to 2 wounds. So she's 3 wounds.
Cool.
Acolyte versus 4 now. And there's a shade, obviously, nearby.
Yeah, I'm going to double stab. Why not? So I win on the 6.
I can't win.
So rerolling 1s on the red, needing 5s.
He dies.
These Angmar dice are very hot.
Yeah, outnumber me 4 to 1. He's going to die. This one here.
Yeah. I'm gonna piercing strike with the front dude, which is red.
5.
6.
Can't win.
If I was to say I'm special striking, it will be on the red. Just to saying it. 5s, 6. No, he's fine.
Move across. This is 1 versus 2. Next one along.
I'm gonna stab with the front dude. 4. Your banner.
No.
Can't blame me that time. Rerolling 1s on the red, needing 6s. I get a 6. That's a lot of 6s this turn.
Yeah, I knew it was going to be bad. That's why I didn't want to engage you in combat too early.
Piercing striking with the axe dude on your 2.
Yeah, I'm going to feint with a red dice here because I've got 2 in.
Spicy. My banner. 5. Your banner.
So my banner. Not a 5.
That's all 1. Cool. So 5, 6. No.
Cool. It's 2 versus 4. Well, looks like.
No, he was in with those guys. So
oh, okay. So 2 on 2.
Yeah.
So red is fainting.
Red. Big 6.
Can't win.
So 5 on the red. Cool. Also, just to clarify, I did say to Callum I didn't know what army to play in, and your words were you haven't used your Angmar in a while.
Well, you gave me the option of the two that you've used in the last 2 battle reports and Angmar. And I was like,
That's
okay,
true, yeah,
so let's not do the same two. I just despise shades. Shades are awful.
I think, yeah, I mean, they're 100 points, but they are annoying. But then equally, if
It's just you can't do anything against them, and unless you've got like sentinels or something to try and keep it away.
if you know the scenario as well, they can be really good. But if you get Maelstrom, then they will just die.
In any scenario where you have a battle line,
yeah,
a shade is just an auto win almost for most of it, unless you can tag the shade and deal with the shade, which
or if you can break Angmar and make it run away, because it's like...
yeah. The only kind of way I can kind of get around you is obviously try and disperse my army as best I can, which I've done, and then try and seclude the shade. But it's hard.
I've been quite happy with my spirit model positioning so far as well, but we'll see if that continues.
You've got plenty of spirits, so it covers the whole line.
I only have 3, but yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm going to bash this time because I can't remember what that does, and that sounds interesting.
With this guy, yeah? Against just the one black dragon.
Out of battle range, so you win.
I actually win one.
What happens if
I don't win you.
What's the negative for bashing?
Bash, it's just a strength test, I believe. And
so
then
there's no disbenefit to doing it apart from you just don't make a strike.
You don't make a strike.
Sweet.
You just run the risk of obviously just not proning them.
Yeah.
This is the first use of the Emperor, so I've got 3 dice for attacks, although if I win I get the additional 6 of the black dragons below to try and wound.
So I'm spear, stab and piercing strike.
Yeah, but again on a 6 I can't win, which to be honest I'm not really going to do much with that, and I'm not going to blow a might point.
So I'm going to try and whack the supporting staff. So 5 for the axe. And then 6s, but re-rolling 1s on the red. So re-roll that one. Nope. So you're all good.
Cool. Yeah, that's why I didn't bother with the combat, because
yeah, it kind of
there's a pointless exercise.
You need a 6 off 4 dice, which is 54% chance, but then you would have to might to get the
exactly.
6. So.
It's then you're down 2 might points.
Yeah, it's almost as bad as a green or something.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to piercing strike here. I believe we're
faint with my Easterling at the front.
We're now out of shade range.
Hallelujah.
You win.
Hooray!
I go down to defense 4.
So it's 5s on either. We make a wound.
And then do.
Yeah, I'll be fighting normally here because I have to.
Cool. So Builders on the back. And then friends there. So you got your banner?
No.
Cool, I win that on fight. I am just going to crunch that guy with a normal thing. I'm not going to hurl or any nonsense. I don't know. I think 4 should do it, yeah.
Strength 6, defense 6 is 4s.
Okay, sweet. I still have my other 2 as well.
Yeah. So at least over here I might actually win some combats on
so you probably want to do that one first in case... I'm not sure if he is trapped, but...
Just do the one there, yeah. 5.
You win?
Do him. No.
I'm going to go this way. Cool. And then I've got 1 on your 1.
Next.
I'm going to pierce
you strong along. 2.
I go down to defense 3, so 4s.
Get some.
Okay, that wasn't punished though, because it was a 5 anyway. I don't like piercing striking unless I'm in shade range.
Well, you've got numbers.
Yeah, I think I'll do it for a bit.
So this is black dragons. We've got 2 of them versus 3 by the looks of it.
Yeah, because he's not a spear. So 3.
So I'll faint at the front in red.
I'm just gonna fight normally, so I think you'll probably win this.
No, I won't.
Your banner
on a double 1. 4.
Wow. Okay. So 6s. Oh, get the 6. Nice.
Awesome.
My wife's trapped, so you probably want to do him first.
Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
Just a 1-on-1.
Just one black dragon.
Yeah.
So double strikes on the rider.
Yeah.
No, 1s apparently.
Cool. So you just shuffle backwards slightly, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not sure it makes a difference because he's probably trapped anyway.
Yeah. So let's do the
cool.
1-on-1 with the black dragon.
Yeah, you win.
Cool. 1 to wound. Does wound.
Good.
And I can't do much about the Dragon Knight. But I do have my 3 attacks.
So this is my question is.
Oh no, I auto lose because I'm paralysed.
You lose, yeah. So my question is: the Spectre has a sword, so can he pierce? Can he stab?
No.
Because it's a spectral weapon, so he can't do special strikes.
I think it is FAQ'd because that's bullshit.
Okay.
Basically.
Sweet.
Same as saying, I can piercing strike with my spectral weapon and kill you on once, or well, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's fair for Army of the Dead, especially. So you're within 12 of him, which wasn't actually intentional, so that worked out nicely. So he's courage 5 down to 4.
Mm-hmm. So you need 5s anyway, don't you?
What's his defense? It's like
his defense 6.
Defense 6. So I need 6s for the orcs and then 5s. Okay, so I'm sure.
And he's got no fate, so he's pretty screwed.
5s on the red, 6s on the black. 1 wound.
Hooray! I live. Get back.
Yeah, I just saw because you deployed him before I deployed my Barrow-wight, and I was just like, well, he's got to die.
It's the hardest thing with the Dragon Knight because I love them, but equally they're just dog shit when it comes to spellcasters and fate.
Yeah, if you're up against like a Gandalf or something.
In Fog of War, it's like, well, I'll go and kill the Dragon Knight because I can. They're like literally the epitome of a glass hammer, but
I really like them though.
They're very cool. I do like
them,
but they're just my god awful sometimes.
Yeah.
It's just you just lay there and just go, yeah, I've got to accept that I'm going to get paralysed wherever I go over there.
Well, do you want to see if he stands up?
On
a 6.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
Because I think we're at the end phase now, aren't we?
Stay alive. And might be used.
I don't know.
We will check because that seems like it's a sensible choice.
Yeah. If only I had 3 more will on my Barrow-wight. Well, I was kind of hoping I'd be able to use it on something juicier. Magic after war gear. Paralyze. Might can be used to modify this roll.
Absolutely. I'm using a point of might to stand up. Thank you very much.
I think you'd have used 2, really, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Just because that's pointless staying on the floor and accepting that I'm going to be murdered.
Yeah, now there's a chance you won't be, which is cool.
Cool. And that's about it.
So,
I mean, I got pretty battered in that turn of combat for the shade, but we're still alive. Still good.
I've lost 5 and you've lost 6 or 7, so it's still pretty close.
Cool. And then we've both got 2. You've got 3 objectives now.
2. I didn't actually tag that one.
You just decided to avoid the middle one again.
Yeah.
Cool. Priority for turn 3.
5.
Not a 5.
Any heroics?
Well, I think the Dragon Knight quite obviously does one.
Yeah.
Just because that's a sensible shout.
I've left my Barrow-wight open, so hang on. Dragon Knight out of might. Do I just let you tag him for a turn? No, I'm going to let you charge him. See how that plays out. Nothing from me.
So nothing to call on your side of things. Am I going to do anything over here? Probably not, because I don't think I can achieve too much. So we'll come back after movement. Right, so from the heroic move side of things, the Dragon Knight managed to tag as best as we could over on that side. The main thing was a black dragon passing its courage test to check the Barrow-wight, so I didn't get paralysed straight away. And then one Carafract managed to charge an orc at the end, being within 6 of that heroic movement. It's moved on to Angmar's turn. Angmar have not done too much just yet because it was tagged over there, but we have got a Witch King going to do a spell.
Yeah, so I kind of had a choice between messing with Ratabi and then black dyeing this guy to free up my Barrow-wight to then paralyse the Dragon Knight. So we're going to go with the paralysed Dragon Knight option, but I need this black dart to come off and kill it.
So black dart, the one that made the courage test in?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Hooray! Well, that's a good option for me. And we did have this discussion off camera, but essentially, in either way, the Dragon Knight over here doesn't have any will. So there was a discussion about whether it was better to just transfix him as opposed to try and go for the Barrow-wight paralyse, but I think in either case it's going to have the same outcome.
Yeah, but I just failed to get it off, but then Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I would have been better off transfixing him, but I also wanted to do a fun play. So.
Yeah, and it frees up your barrow right,
Yeah.
obviously, for
Then
later
you
on.
could trap this guy parallel. Yeah, so I don't know. I think it was worth the risks. It's
Which is fair.
yeah.
And we'll come back after Angmar finished moving. Cool, so after the initial Angmar move, pretty much everything has tagged what they can. They tried to trap Retabi. We've again tried to pin them off. Tried to throw a weapon, but didn't hit. Over there, the remaining of Easterlings, Cataphracts have charged in as best they can. One couldn't get in, so he's moved around the back. The Emperor's been charged by a few orcs, and the Shades just stayed a bit more central. And you finally decided to put somebody next to the objective on the centre, which is the name of the game.
Just teasing you.
There's no shooting, so on to combat phase, I believe.
Cool. My priority. So you start. Oh, well, actually, for a start, I'm going to activate the shade.
Yes.
Okay, and then heroics. So I think you
So
start.
shade down to 6.
Yep.
I don't think I'm going to call any heroics because I don't think I can really get anywhere, and I don't want to blow the mites.
I'm going to call one with Birder.
So you're doing a heroic combat there, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're probably going to come around and try and get into me there, although that's a control zone because that's a pike.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I guess I'm okay with that.
I could probably charge him and wrap around though, couldn't I, into him?
But then it splits off.
Oh yeah, then I'd split into him, wouldn't I? Yeah, that's fair. Cool.
Cool. So yeah, I'm not going to do any heroics, I don't think.
Sweet. Should we do Birder first?
Yeah, so
This is-
just against mine, I'm going to shield.
Fairly risky, because I don't have the numbers. So you're rolling 4 dice then. Because you've got the spear support.
Oh, there's more guy there.
So you've got...
I'm not going to shield then. I'm going to fight normally.
Yeah,
So I've got 3 guys.
Oh, fuck's sake.
5.
You got it.
Hooray. Get back, silly little troll.
I rolled a 2 high.
Even with the shade.
That's without the shade.
Oh, that's even better. Fantastic. So he's down to 2.
Yeah.
Cool. You've still got the priority, so you choose.
Cool. You're not going to make strikes.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. I just wasn't expecting. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just take it. 6 is the win. Jesus Christ. That's 2 wins.
8. Okay.
That's a wound.
That's not a good outcome, but... Oh, I also took... Oops. Yeah, sorry, I think. Okay.
That's insult to injury for the troll.
Yeah, it's not good. But it's not, not the end of the world. Or it might be. My priority, let's start with... I should start over here. So, let's start with my charging warg and
Yeah.
Ghosty Boy.
Against my bowman.
Yep.
Nice. Gets a 4.
5-5.
Banner?
I think you're probably out.
Probably
shortly.
out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
Just for future. Is that guy in? I can't really see from my side.
He looks just about in.
Sweet.
He's probably going to die. So 5?
So warg. Yeah. One of the warg strikes. That's pretty good.
Yeah, this one's obviously out.
Yeah. So that's just 1-on-1.
So just a bowman versus a orc. 1.
Cool. 5 to kill. Nope. So just push him back. I am going to shield against your acolyte here.
Yeah.
I went on a 5. Your banner.
You
I
win.
still went on a 5. Cool. I will push you back. Let's just do this one next.
Yeah, I've got to murder this
So
one.
I'm going to fight normally.
I win.
You win on 5. So actually you win on a 6 even, sorry.
No
Don't
wound.
kill me. Right, let's do Rutabi next.
So she's fighting 2 now because it splits, I assume. Oh,
Oh.
you get the choice. Actually, she can then fight 4. Because you could
Yeah.
choose there.
Yeah, so I'm going to choose to put him onto there. So
Yeah, so which case I'm just going to fight normally.
cool, I'm going to double stab the front guys.
And she gets a 5.
I'm on a 6. So,
So I need a banner. Nope. And I'm not going to blow lots of might points.
so 6s, but rerolling 1s on the red. Cool, that's a wound.
And she takes another wound.
So she's got 1 wound, 2 fate, yeah?
Yeah, why not? She's not my general.
Cool.
Yeah, it's annoying because I can't do much with the shade.
You have to kill the shade. But
It's
then
easier said than done.
Yeah. So I'll do this one-on-one next.
Yeah,
I'm
so
gonna fight
Acolyte.
normally. Yeah, so cool, you do me.
He does kill you.
Right, so he's fighting him, and so can I break that down to, yeah, so that's a 2 on your one there, and then that's a 2 on your one there, isn't it? But obviously you get 2 attacks with this guy.
I guess so. Because I mean, I charged those 2, didn't I?
I think so, yeah.
And then you're in base contact there, so I think you have to fight here against that one.
Oh, is he not in base? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just out one-on-one.
Because he's spear supporting, so I don't think he can spear support and be in base contact with a charged model. Does that make sense?
That's what I was gonna wait. So he's not in base contact with him.
No, so he
Okay,
charged
yeah,
those 2.
Yeah.
And then it's been split off
Yeah,
after
that's
that.
cool. So I've just got 1, so I'm gonna fight normally. I'm gonna check my banner. Okay, I'm gonna banner. You win. So 5 to kill.
5s. Get 1.
And now that's alarming because my shade's right there.
Get him.
So that means I've got 3 on this guy then.
Yes.
Cool. Right.
And I'm going to shield.
Cool. I'm gonna piercing strike with one of them.
I get 6s this time.
I get 6-2 this time.
Can't win.
So I'm going to need a 5 here, and then 6s. That's a lot of 1s.
3.
Cool. So then this.
He's
Let's do this one first.
so against 3. I'm assuming your banner is not a spear.
No, so I think it's those 2 on that guy,
Oh, right,
and
okay.
those 2 on those 2, but
That's
he's
better.
trapped. So yeah. So this is the 2 on 2. And
This one?
this one.
This one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to piercing strike with the axe.
I'll feign him red.
4, and you win on 5. And I go down to defense 2.
So 4s all round.
Yeah.
Red rerolling 1s. We kill you.
Cool. Right, so the other guy's not trapped, and I'm going to shield.
I'll do the
Gets
same.
2. You won't need shield because you've got your 2 guys.
No, I said I'm doing the same as in fainting. And
Oh, I see.
fighting
Sorry.
normally.
Yeah.
Just because they're the same.
Let me banner. No. Cool. In that case, he's gonna have to go this way, isn't he? Which is sad.
Cool. And then it's just 5s, isn't
yeah.
it? He used it.
Cool. So I've lost 9 models now. That's not good. So I'm gonna piercing strike here with this 2 on 2.
Yeah, fainting again in red. 2 and a 1.
So I win on a 2 at the moment.
Banner. There's a 4.
Okay. My banner. I win on a 4.
God damn it.
So this is a 5. I get him on a 5.
Did you piercing strike? Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got, yeah. When I'm in shade range, I'll piercing strike for most of the time.
Cool.
I'm going to fight normally here, so that's a 2 on 2.
Yeah, so fainting in red.
Yeah. I'm on a 6.
Can't win.
6 is to kill though. Against Big Daddy Emperor.
So Emperor versus 4 by the looks of it, yeah.
Oh no.
You haven't got banner, but you are within a shade.
Yeah. So I'm going to piercing strike with one of them, stab with the other. So yeah. So I'm on a 6 high.
So can't really win.
If you reroll
No.
1 into a 6.
No, I'm not going to spend 2 might points.
Okay. So I'm going to go for the guys carrying him again. So
6s.
this is a 5 piercing strike. No, this is re-rolling a 1 stabbing. And then these are just normal. No.
Okay.
So basically I'm just pushing him back every turn, which isn't great.
Yeah. I mean, it means he's not doing anything, but...
This is true. So I think, so we've got a 1-on-1 here.
So just a black dragon versus a normal orc.
Yep.
2.
5, your banner.
2.
Cool. 6 to kill. Oh, gets him.
Nice. And Marsh Spectre, is it?
Yeah, so I've got, so it's actually a Marsh Spectre, Spearman, and then Spear Support against that guy, because he charged both in the end, and I Spear
I'll
Support.
fight you.
I'll fight normally. 4 high, your banner.
Banner.
So,
4. Take it on fight value.
Yeah, I think you do.
Hit the Spectre for 5s. No.
Cool, and they actually are where they are on the board now, which is nice. So I've got 2 here against your Black Dragon Pike.
Yep, so this is a Deadmar Spectre and a Orc versus a Black Dragon.
Barrow Whites only have one attack.
They only have one.
Sweet.
They have 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Barrow White, not a Deadmar Spectre.
So Barrow White and then another dude. You win on with the 4.
Cool. I think I...
So he's going to back away here. So the model...
It's 6s on the Barrow White, it's 5s on the Orc. I'm going to go for an Orc. No.
Cool. Let's do this 1-on-1 here.
Just one Black Dragon versus one
Yeah.
Orc.
I'm going to Piercing Strike because I feel good about this.
No.
That's why I feel good. 5s to kill. Well, I didn't need to Piercing Strike. Just roll 6s and you'll win.
Apparently.
So I'm going to... So it's obviously 2-on-1. I'm going to fight normally with the Spear and Piercing Strike with that dude.
Yeah, Black Dragon. It's 5.
You win. And I go down to Defense 2.
Hit that one. No. Just can't wound.
Yeah, it's
Hopefully
surprising.
over here it will be better.
So he's there. So let's work our way inwards. So let's just do that one. So you're
charging
Cataphract
versus an Orc.
Yeah, Artful Shield. I have a 3. You have a 3 and win.
3. And then 5s.
It's on 4 dice.
Kills him.
Cool. And then let's do the Dragon Knight next.
So Dragon Knight, who's alive now, versus
Yeah. So you charged me, so I'm on
Deadmar
2 attacks.
Spectre and a Warg Rider.
Yeah. Ooh, big 6.
6.
Ooh.
Right, so first strike on the Warg Rider. In fact, no. What am I doing? Hit the Spectre first. No. And again. No. And again. No. That's annoying.
The dice gods are angry with you.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's alive. That's the main thing.
And I'm going to go ahead and shield here against your 2 charging cataphracts.
Yeah. The red is going to faint because higher fight value.
You got it.
Cool.
5s to kill on 8 dice.
First ones. No. And then 4 more.
So I have to get a
Rerolling
roll.
ones.
Jesus.
Let's reroll 1. No. Fucking hell. That's shocking.
You've been forgetting your rule with the Easterling heroes rerolling a dice.
Oh yeah, that's a good bloody idea, isn't it? Kind of need to remember that.
Yeah, I just realised as we ended.
Well, I don't think it would have made a difference. Oh, it would make a difference.
It might have done if you'd have rolled a 6 and then only needed 1 might, then it might have tempted you. But
Well, with the Emperor, fuck off. Would have rolled a 6.
of course you would.
Yeah, and then Ratavi wouldn't have got a 6.
Yeah,
I don't think it makes a
it's
difference.
only 50%
We'll remember
annoying.
for the next time. As sad as it is. Cool.
I was just thinking about the Legion and like. How
Yeah, it's definitely helpful, but I mean, it's still the fact that even if I don't get if I buy the 6, I then have to play the might point to keep the 6, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Which may work in my favour because I've still got obscene amounts of might. So.
This is true.
Priority.
Yeah.
6.
You. Because it's my turn last time.
Cool.
So does the shade have to not be in combat? That's the starting point. No, so it can be in combat.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference, and you got 3 wounds, so I'm not going to kill it in a turn.
You got to deal with those control zones. So you'd basically, I don't think you could get Rutabi in because I think you'd have to neutralise. You'd have to neutralise a fair amount of control zones to get to him. I am going to conserve my might.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, well, I need to paralyse something with the bloody shade, don't I? Not the shade, the other one. Okay, yeah, we're going to call on with the Witch King.
So Witch King's using a might point
Yeah.
to do a heroic move.
It's my second might point of the game down. Anything from you?
Potentially. I mean, if I call one over here, I can tag stuff that hopefully will stop you from doing spells at me. But I don't think I can do too much about it, really. As much as I'd like to. You could probably swing around there, but then he has to do a courage test at -1. And I need to remain within 6.
Ideal time. Not doing great for time. How close are you to being broken?
3, 6, 9, 10, 11.
Cool, okay.
It's 9 more. It's just the Witch King moving. I guess I'll let you have it.
Cool, okay. Right.
And come back after moving. So, Angmar turn, heroic move of the Witch King. Witch King's going to do it Black Dark on the drummer.
Yeah. So, I said 1 dice, didn't I? Ah, bollocks. Okay.
Doesn't go off.
That's fine. That's,
But he is calling with me, isn't he?
Yeah. That's not that important, because what I do need to do...
Any other spells?
Yeah, I'll just... shall I do the paralyze first, but then I like for the camera, but then I might...
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. I'll do 2 paralyze on the Dragon Knight. Cool, okay, so he's paralyzed.
I can't do much about that. And there's no other spells over there, is there?
No.
Sweet. And then we come back after his move. So after movement, essentially everything has been tagged as best we can. Ratavi has managed to come around on this side of things, away from the Shade. The Shade was moved in heroic combat just in front of the Panaquin. Over here we did have a long bomb charge from a Easterling Cataphract onto the Witch King, but he failed his courage test, so stayed put. And the paralysed Dragon Knight has been charged by a Warp Rider. And that's about it.
Cool. So the Shade's going to get turned on,
So,
even though he's out of position.
Shade is down to 5.
Yeah. I don't know if I should have kept him where he was and trust him to mess
Yeah.
with your dice, or whether I should be...
I think
Protecting
Ratavi
him.
finally uses a might point to do
Yeah.
heroic combat.
Cool, and then Birder's going to try again.
To do a combat against 3 models.
Yep.
And
I have a banner this time in the Shade.
yeah, and I can make a control zone, so hopefully you can't get into.
I just need to kill stuff because he hasn't really done anything.
Yeah, and I, as much as I want to use a might point, it's not worth it, so I'm not going to over here.
Cool. You'll roll off to see whose heroic goes first. I think I'm evil, aren't I? So I'm probably more evil.
Yeah. It goes to evil.
Sweet. Let's do Danny Birder.
Yeah.
5 high. So
Can't
I
win
think I'd win on 5
because of Shade.
Yeah. 4s to kill.
Yeah.
Jesus.
3 2s. It's funny because it's Birder.
Yeah, Birder's not done much this game.
It's pretty fun, pretty hilarious.
Shall we do Rutavi?
We have to do Ratavi. She's a heroic combat.
Big 6.
6.
Nice.
Right, so let's put a strike on the Marsh Spectre that dies. 1 on the Warg Rider, which dies.
And then might as well do the Warg.
Doesn't kill the Warg.
Warg runs.
Warg runs anyway. Hooray!
Oh, no.
Ratavi is jumping on that. Switch that back.
I'll do it now, even though it's the end of the turn, but yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
And
In that
then,
case, I'll do this one.
yes, you get that one as well. And then over here, I think we just move across,
Sweet.
starting with the Bowman.
6.
Banner? Oh, he's going to be out of banner.
5 to kill. Cool. So I don't
He's
think that happens
alive.
again.
This Acolyte hasn't really moved against 1.
I'm going to shield.
5s.
Actually, I realised we've only got 20 minutes, so I'm probably not going to shield.
I don't wound you.
Cool. Do you want to do those 2 against your
The
guy?
next Acolyte versus 2.
Yeah.
5.
Your banner, probably.
No.
5s. No.
Yeah, and then we've got an Acolyte versus 2 Orcs.
Cool.
Take on 5 value. We don't wound you. We're just
Cool.
bouncing off you.
Yeah.
And 1 Acolyte and 1 Orc.
Not bad. Quite normally even. Cool.
Did I win?
Yeah. Sorry.
No win.
Cool. You're 2 on my 2 there.
Yeah, so fainting in red.
Facing striking on red. 5.
Banner. No.
Cool. So 5 on the red. No. 1 on 1 next.
Yeah, fighting normally.
You win. Yeah, I think you win on fight anyway.
Oh, okay. I'll just roll to win then.
Yeah.
So
Oh, right.
I rolled another dice. I didn't know I'd won.
Okay. 2 on 2 there.
Yeah, fainting in red.
I win.
Banner.
Even with your banner to the Shade. So 6s. No. So that's these guys. And then I'm going to piercing strike here against your 1 dude there.
5.
Yeah, my banner. So I'm winning at the moment.
I'm winning. And then 5. Or the piercing strike.
Goes, yeah, so you need 4s.
3.
Cool. 2 on 2.
Yep, fainting in red.
Fighting normally.
6 on to a 5.
You're winning at the moment. And yeah, you still win with my banner. So 5s.
Need him strike now.
Yeah.
He wins.
Sweet. Emperor.
Yeah, against 4 dudes.
Yep, so I'm going to axe and my banner. Cool.
God.
Your banner.
And then I'll re-roll for the actual silly little thing.
Good point.
So it's a 5. I'm not going to blow 2 might points because that's ridiculous.
Cool. So I'm going to still just whack his supporting cast, I think. So 5s on the reds. 1 wound. So I finally killed one of his porters.
Yeah.
So no effect basically.
So I'm down to 5.
Yeah. I think I have to kill a few more.
Yeah.
So he was fighting Birdo, wasn't he?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, because I was fighting 2, so I guess. Yeah. Cool. So do you want to do that guy? Because I think either way one of them will be trapped.
Okay. So Black Dragon gets a 4.
I'm winning on a 4 because you're down to a 3.
5 takes it.
You win on a 5. So he's against 2 orcs and a spectre.
I'll hit the spectre.
Yeah.
5s.
And then Barrow White and 4 friends.
Yeah, against the Black Dragon, he gets a 4.
6s, your banner.
Gets a 5.
I wasn't sure if he's in shade really.
I think he's within shade.
So these are 6s. Cool, that will do. Got the 6. Do you want to do this 1-on-1 next?
Yeah.
Bang a piercing strike because why not? Oh no.
That's why.
I go down to defense 4.
I don't mind you.
Excellent. So you're charging dude there against my prone
Charging
guy.
Drama Acolyte.
Yeah, I'm going to shield obviously you win. And this time you'll do him on a 5.
There we go.
There you go.
Just.
You did 8 dice last time.
Yeah.
So you're
Counterfract
charging
charging versus a Spectre.
Yep.
We get 5.
You win on 5.
And then 5s to kill it.
Yeah.
We kill it.
Cool. So my charging wild on your Dragon Knight there.
I can't win
Oh yeah, right. So I just make strikes.
because I'm paralysed.
So it's the strength
6,
4 is
so 5s.
5s. Jesus.
Did you not wound it once?
No.
Jesus Christ, he's alive on 1 wound.
I also forgot I should have probably stabbed, so I got 3 1s, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I've lost 19 models. Okay, so I need to lose another 8.
3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I need to lose another 8 more. 8 each.
Okay, how are we doing for time? Shall we play until one of us is broken, and then...
We have to roll when one force is broken anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just because I have to go.
Yeah.
So as soon as one of us breaks, should we just end that turn?
That's fair.
Cool.
Just so we can actually show off models, that's cool.
Yeah, because it's unsatisfying when we just pack up and go. So.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Priority.
Goes
1.
to me.
Yes, I'm okay with that. Or am I okay with that? I mean, I can tag a shade, but it's not going to accomplish much. But I could at least stop some spells, so I'm going to do a heroic move with the Emperor. First point of mine.
My shade's down to 4, isn't he?
Your shade is if he's down from 1 that turn, so he's down to 4 now.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, cool. I'm not going to counter because that's fine. You can do that if you want.
Sweet. So we come back after movement. Cool. So just the movement phase. Essentially, the heroic movement went off here. We've tagged what we could, including the Witch King, the Barrow White, and the Shade and Birder. After passing some courage tests, everything's been tagged on this side in your priority in Angmar, and then the lines have pretty much tagged each other here. Over this side, Ritabi's been tagged by 1, but the Spear Sport's standing on the objective as well, so to try and neutralise that. And then a Cataphract's moved in at the back. We're moving on to the combat phase. We're just trying to get as much of the game as we can going on, because James got to shoot.
Yeah.
We're going to do a heroic combat with Ritabi.
Cool, so Shade's going on, Birder's doing heroic combat, Witch King's doing heroic combat.
Shade down to 3, Witch King down to 1 white.
Yeah,
Birder's
Birder
out of.
Yeah.
And I think we'll also do a heroic. The thing is, if heroic combat, it's not going to achieve much.
Well, depends.
I mean, I'll give it a go. Why not? I've got Obscene Might again.
So is that Ratabi and the Emperor?
Yeah, why not?
Sweet.
So Emperor's down to 1.
Cool. I don't think he's got a fight yet.
No.
Might have something to do with the shape.
Yeah.
So my priority, I'm evil. I go first. Let's do Birders first.
Yep, so Birder and Shade versus 1
Yep.
Black Dragon. I'm going to shield.
Cool. So Birder gets a 6.
Can't win.
Birder murders him this time.
It's taken long enough.
Yeah, he really has. I'm just going to charge this one dude, so it wasn't really worth the point of might, but whatever.
Fair. And then you've got the Witch King to go.
You use one of yours next.
Oh, I do Ratabi next.
Cool.
I do Ratabi.
I'm going to stab the front dude. Actually, no, I'm not, no, because there's a small chance that'll be what gets your heroic combat off, and that'll be irritating.
That'd be hilarious.
5.
I'll just chuck that dice on the floor.
Yeah.
We're on a 3 highest at the moment.
Reroll.
Reroll from the army
Army
bonus.
bonus. There you
It
go.
gets the
There's also a
6.
6, the one on the floor, but I can't quite reach
It's
it.
not in the box, unfortunately. 5. There's a wound.
Cool. And then you're going to heroic combat into that dude?
Kapow.
Cool.
Just
So
onto the
that's
objective.
19 now. Cool. I'm going to do Witch King. You
Versus
charge
my
me,
1.
So I just
I'll
get...
fight you.
I win.
You win.
Uh,
Although I'm 5/5 because of the
Shade.
6-inch bone. Oh yeah,
So I rolled a 6.
you did get a 6.
So strength 4 is 5. Sweet. I didn't really have a plan, but I was just going to make sure you don't get stupid victory points.
Down by will point.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of the thing, but I might as well take it off now.
Down to 9.
Cool.
And then it's the Dragon Emperor versus 2.
Yeah. So I'm going to fight normal. Actually, I'm going to pierce and strike, because why not? Banner. Healer.
I actually want to fight.
I go down to defense 4.
So 4s.
Yeah.
He kills.
Didn't even need your entourage.
So the question is, do I go and kill Birder for the bans or more orcs?
Part of me wants you
I
to...
was in against that one as well, wasn't I?
Well, it's my priority, so I was going to put him into that one because you charged both with him, didn't you?
I just charged that one.
Okay, that's fine. What did you kill him? As well?
So I don't know what I rolled. I've still got another 5
Yeah,
strikes
yeah,
from
try
you
with
guys.
the 5 strikes.
They do kill.
Yeah, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, I did charge just 1 with him.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna use, you know what, YOLO. Just go over there and
Yeah.
go into
If
Birder.
you don't want to put the model there, that's fine.
Courage
Precarious.
test, 6 passes, courage 6, and then
Yeah,
go
you're
down
risking it.
there. Yeah, it looks cool. Why not?
That's true, actually. Cool. Let's do Birdo first.
So Birder charged that one dude
Yeah.
and that guy.
Yeah, so you're on 4 attacks. I'm on a 4. But I've got my banner if you need it.
We're currently on a 5, and we have a banner and a reroll.
Yeah, just a banner. Cool. So I'm on a 4. No, you win.
Sweet. So Black Dragon needs a 6. No.
Emperor needs 5s.
Emperor needs 5s. He kills because you've taken wound.
I took 2 wounds but saved 1, so he's still got 1 wound left.
Okay, so that's 5 more strikes from the dudes.
So you just need 1 6 of this.
No.
Cool. Okay.
Annoying.
Let's do the Witch King next.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
taking away my charge bonus, I still get 6.
Okay, I still have 2 friends though, and I'm going to piercing strike with one of them. Jesus Christ. Okay.
Hit the Witch King. How many phases he got?
2.
I'll hit his horse then. No.
Armoured horse. But yeah, it would have been
Nice.
5 either way. So cool. Let's do Ratabi. I'm going to stab.
I'll
You
take it.
Cool.
And I use a might point now.
Yeah.
Down to 1.
Just flip that now. Cool.
I think that flips back to me, doesn't it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I kind of saw you were evil. Put it that
Yeah,
way,
we're
but
both
let's-
evil.
Sweet. Let's do this one.
Yep, so 2 acolytes, the red are going to faint.
I'm going to fight normally here.
5.
You win.
That kills.
Cool. Let's do that one. I'm going to stab here.
Bowman. Gets the 6.
One time he loses.
No.
Do I kill myself?
Yes, you do.
Excellent. It's won every combat this game,
I
so I
know.
thought you can trust that guy.
That guy. Acolyte versus 1.
Yeah, just for time I'm going to not shield.
I've got a banner.
Probably out of range, but well, I don't know, either way. 5s. No. So I've got 2 attacks on your one here. Sorry, one guy with 2 attacks.
This one.
Yeah.
Acolyte versus Tedmar Spectre and 1.
You win that one?
Hit the Spectre.
Yeah.
Kills, and the other dude doesn't kill.
Cool. So if you kill 4 more, then this is our last turn.
This one here.
Yeah.
So 1. 5. I'm out of your shade, so I win on fight value.
Yep.
And I don't win.
Cool. 1 on 1 again.
Same again. Banner. Nope.
6. Nope. Same again, but I'm going to piercing strike.
Swordman on your. Oh,
Nope, and I'm at banner range.
can't
I
win.
won't do it even if I lower my defense. So 2 on 2.
Red is fainting.
4 even, sorry.
I know. You
Yeah,
win.
I win. 6s. That's not in the thing. Cool. You are okay. Sorry, that's this one. Yeah.
Then we're over into shade region. So
Piercing strike.
1 on 1. Banner. I can't win because of shade.
5s. Nope. So that's him done. So let's do this guy. So that's a 1 on 1 there.
So just a
Yours.
Easterling Dragon versus 1 Orc. 2.
Your banner. My banner.
You win.
Cool. 6. Nope.
And then we have your
My
banner.
banner and friend against your guy. So your banner,
Get a
so red's
5.
-1.
I can't win.
Yep, 6, cool. Just checking I called that the right way around, so that's good. 6s, nice. Guy really doesn't want the banner to die.
Save the colours.
Exactly. So they fought, they're fighting this guy. So that's a 2 on my 1.
Yeah. So red is fainting.
My banner. Cool, your banner. Jesus.
Yeah.
6. Nope.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez. You're 1 guy against 4 of mine, which is scary for you.
Yeah, I'm going to fight you there.
Yeah,
Why not? 2.
I win.
Can't win because of the shade.
Yes, so 6s with the orcs and something else on the red. Got the 6. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not so good on that side.
Wherever the shade is, basically. So I'm going to piercing strike here against you.
1 on 1 with
Yeah.
the Black Dragon. Gets a 6.
You got that? Because I matched everything.
He wounds him.
Yeah, even if. Yeah. I'll do it. You charge. No, hang on.
You charge.
I
the
charged
cat.
you because I. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So this is a Cataphractic Drummer.
Yeah.
Gets a 4.
6.
Banner. Nope.
Nope.
He's alive.
Same again, apart from I'm going to piercing strike this time. I'm not going to move you back because you'll fall off.
5.
Oh, 6, nice. Your banner.
6.
I go down to defense 3, so
That'll kill.
Right, if you kill 1 more, then
No,
This
I've
will-
only got 1 combat I can kill.
yeah. Well, let's just do the Dragon Knight.
The Dragon Knight loses because he's paralysed.
So I need 5s on 4 dice because I charged you.
Yeah, strength 4, yeah. There you go, he's dead.
Okay, cool. It only took 4 turns of. No,
Yeah,
5 turns
I mean,
of
he's
combat.
pretty naff when he got paralysed, but that happens.
Okay.
And then you charged the
Yeah,
the
I'm
Easterling.
going to stab.
I got
I'll
6.
kill him.
Kill it! Oh, fucker.
Do I kill myself?
No.
Okay. I'll go this way. Probably on course. I might have to call it here. Should we just say you killed this guy and broke me? Because you were forgetting
We
your
could do
rule
it.
as well, so I think you'd probably want an extra combat.
To be honest, I think that's Yeah, close. Because I think if it continued when we broke, which would be probably next turn, we then test. I can
think
then
I'd
re-roll
start
if I
rolling
have
away.
to.
Yeah.
You then would probably run
Yeah.
because Birdo's alive on 1. We've still got quite a bit of might. I think it's close though.
Yeah.
And the objective side of things, obviously, you're winning the objective game right now, 3-2.
So they're worth different points though. Oh wait, no, they're not. Sorry, I'm thinking of the other one.
No,
Breakthrough.
they're not. I think you probably lose either the left or the middle eventually, and you're probably not getting this one at the back.
Yeah.
Probably not that one from where everybody else is
That's
based.
6-4, no wounds on leaders, and then if you have rolled that and broken me, then
Yeah, I think as the state of play now, it's probably a draw, isn't it? Really. So I think we're probably just calling.
I mean,
that.
it's 6-5 at the moment, but I think if we'd have carried on until we were supposed to end, then you probably would have won.
Keeps going, yeah.
So,
I mean, the Emperor's very hard to take down. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I think you're just going for the guys holding it. I was like, you could have just gone for the bloke on top.
Yeah.
That would have made more sense. Hack away at his fate,
think
try and get a victory point.
Yeah, I just thought he's got... Because I just wanted him off the Palanquin, and I think basically he's got effectively 6 wounds, because he's got 3 wounds, 3 fate. But you also have 3 might that you're probably not going to be using, so you're probably going to pass the fates. Whereas if I can get rid of the Palanquin, that's quite a big deal.
I know, and to be honest, it's a cool model. I like the look of it. And with the army, it looks pretty sick.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, it's a pretty grindy list. Obviously, it did last a bit longer than we were expecting. But we tried to get a fairer game out of it and see some new stuff. But hopefully...
I don't think it's broken. It's a support piece, isn't it? And I know I had a shade, but I do feel like you can probably bog it down relatively easily in the grand scheme of things.
I think you've got to remember as well, is the base is so big on the Palanquin, it's not going to be getting away with little sinister heroic combats and stuff without a massive ball to go into. So it's not, I think, a game-breaking piece, but it's still relatively good.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that and we get some more up in the future.